All right, welcome. Today, we are diving into a really powerful concept called the social spike. We're going to explore how you can shift from feeling like a background player in social scenes to being the main character. Let's get right into it. So, let me ask you this. Have you ever been in a group of people and just felt completely invisible? That feeling where you could just slip out the door and honestly, no one would even notice you were gone. If that hits home, you are definitely not alone, and we're about to fix that.
There's actually a name for this feeling. It's called being the filler friend. This is the person who's kind of lingering on the edge of the circle. They're physically there, sure, but they're not really in the conversation. They feel overlooked, unengaged, and, let's be real, a little forgettable. Okay, but here's something that is absolutely crucial to understand. This is not a personality flaw. Not at all. Think of it more like a social puzzle, a dynamic that you can completely change with the right strategy. And this distinction is so important. The issue isn't that people actively dislike you, it's just that you're not leaving a lasting impression. This is all about building a social presence, and the best part is, that's something you have total control over. So how do we solve this puzzle? Well, the first strategy is what we'll call the unique interest method. And it's a fantastic way to create a sort of social anchor for yourself that makes you way more memorable. The process here is pretty straightforward, but trust me, it's powerful. First, find a niche interest that you're genuinely curious about. It could be anything, from old maps to making the perfect espresso. Second, really dive in. Develop your knowledge. Become the go-to person on that topic. And third, and this is the key, find natural, relevant moments to share a little bit of what you know. See, here's the goal. Your interest becomes your hook. It gives people a really simple, positive way to remember you. You're not just some random person anymore. You're the one who knows all about vintage watches, or the guy who's an expert at rock climbing. It's a memorable tag that makes you stand out. Okay, but having a great hook is really only half the story, right? You also need the confidence to actually use it. And that brings us to our second method, adopting the main character mindset. And wow, the difference here is like night and day. The filler mindset is passive. You wait to be included. You hope for an invitation into the circle. But the main character mindset, that's proactive. You don't wait for permission to join a conversation. You assume you're welcome and you initiate. It all boils down to this one simple, powerful idea. Assume people want to talk to you. And look, this isn't just some feel-good, empty phrase. It's a fundamental shift in how you see yourself. When you truly believe this, your whole vibe changes. You become more confident, more open, and almost instantly more engaging. So, we've got these two awesome tools in our toolbox, right? The unique interest and the main character mindset. Each one is pretty effective on its own, but when you put them together, that is where the real magic happens. This combination, well, that's what we call the social spike. Think of it like a simple formula. Your unique interest gives you the substance, the what to talk about, and the main character mindset gives you the initiative, the spark to get the conversation going. Substance plus initiative equals a genuine social presence that just naturally pulls people toward you. And the impact here isn't just 1 + 1 = 2. It's so much more than that. It's exponential. Just having a unique interest helps, sure. Just having the right mindset helps too, but when you combine them, they amplify each other and you get that social spike, a huge boost to your social impact. So this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually do it? Let's break it down into a super clear action plan that you can start using like right now. Okay, here it is, your 4-step game plan. Step 1, just pick one unique interest to get started with. Don't overthink it. Step 2, adopt that mantra, I am welcome here. Step 3, give yourself a small challenge. Initiate just one conversation this week. And finally, step 4, look for a chance to bring your interest and your initiative together. That's all it takes to get the ball rolling. Look, the big takeaway here is this. Your role in social situations is not set in stone. You don't have to be a background character forever. You now have the tools to completely rewrite the script. So the only real question left is, are you ready to start your main character arc?